Like many garment workers across Bangladesh, Ruma Begum is trying to survive by cutting costs. Food prices keep going up. She's a single mother who has to support a teenage daughter and her mother with her meager wages.
The way the current situation is with the high price of essentials, it's become very hard for us to get by with the wages we get. It's like choosing between salt or rice. We want our wages to be raised.
Labour leader Kalpana Akhtar believes wages should be raised to help them face these challenges. She says workers spend on an average of 30 to 40% of their salaries on rent and the rest is for food, and there's nothing left for healthcare or savings.
Since the
COVID pandemic, prices of essentials have gone up, but wages have not increased at all. And for the last 1.5 years, due to the Ukraine and Russian war, the cost of living went up very high, in contrast with the workers' purchasing ability.
Union leaders and organizations say the minimum wage, which is $95 a month, should be increased to at least $226 a month, and say global buyers, brands and retailers must come together to support the call. The Bangladeshi export market is largely been driven by the ready-made garment industry, which is highly dependent on keeping wages low in order to remain competitive in the global market. Industry leader Farooq Hassan is receptive to the demand and also thinks the minimum wage should be raised.
We are really looking from the buyer that they should pay the fair prices and ethical prices so that we can also pay more increased wages to our employees. So this is also responsibility from the buyers because we are taking care of their quality, producing their quality goods.
Last month, a prominent workers' union leader was beaten to death by some unknown man. It happened more than 10 years after another worker leader was tortured and murdered by unknown assailants. Rights groups say mass dismissals, intimidation, violence, and arrests of workers after protests are common in Bangladesh and call on the government for the protection and advancement of garment workers. Tanvir Chowdhury, Al Jazeera, Savar, Bangladesh.